Are you guys all right? Can you, oh, big, lots of bars. Okay, hello. Sorry about. I'm a mess. Yeah. I look a wreck. So I've been working hard today, guys. Since about 10 o'clock this morning, I've been putting furniture together, moving stuff. I've got a lot done today. Do you want to have a look? Do you want to see? Or should we just get on with stamping? So, I just want to say this is stage 1, okay? Because I still have loads of craft stuff at my friend's house. So everything that I didn't think I needed is at my friend's house. So I'm quite proud of myself. I have got empty spaces ready for all that stuff to come, but I think I've roughly set up my Stampin' Up stuff how I think it'll be helpful to me. Okay, so we'll start with the floor. Hi everybody. There we go. Right, so this is the front door. Oh, telling me to rotate the device. I got my chair back in. Look, I got my chair with my jumper on the back of it. How unruly. But anyway, there we go. That's my chair is in, everybody. Okay, so we'll start here. So at the moment, this is just where the radiator is, and this is going to have hopefully a fold down desk for May. Okay, then I've got my shelf unit, which you guys are kind of quite familiar with different storage in it and just junk at the moment, to be honest. Again, this is kind of ready for more things to arrive. And here we go. I have a shelf of stamps. Yay! So I have separated it out into stamps that are staying. Okay. Then stamps that are in the mini catalog. Oh, hold on. That's not that one. That's a new one. Let's stick that one over there. These are stamps in the mini catalogue but are going, and then this is everything that's retiring in the annual catalogue, and then some celebration bits and pieces that I need to get rid of. These were the drawer units that were on my desk that I still need to go through and reassign them back into where they're meant to go, because do you remember, because I moved, I had to pack like a capsule amount. So all this is hopefully going to get emptied actually and then put into the various drawers. So again, some of you are quite familiar with my lovely drawers that I've had for many years. I can't tell you where to get them from, because I actually purchased them in an auction many years ago, and I have no idea where you would get them from. Anyway, so this one has the door still on. I took the door off that one because it's more useful. That's got things in it that I need to sort out. This is my mini stash of wool, and this is my mini stash of jewellery stuff. So I've still got jewellery, beads and things to come in here as well. Then I've got my Rascog. Sorry, it's a little bit messy, my Rascog cart. But this at the moment is housing mainly two die cutting machines and dies and stamparatus at the moment, but I may change it around. I'm gonna see. Right, so then here I've got an IKEA. This is the old Expedit. Okay, so they now have come out with a Kallax, but this is the old Expedit, and so it's got some retired product in there. I've got my containers there. This has got just some paperwork for breastfeeding group. This has got wires and cameras and things. I'm proud to say these are now all empty. So the last few weeks, this has been propping up my desk, this unit here, and I've had things in there that I've been reaching for. They are now empty. Yay! So these are now empty too. This was at the side of me for the last few weeks. This one's got cards that I've made and just junk that I've just chucked in there. There's more things I need to unpack. Get that one out. Let's have a look. Is there anything else in there that I should have out? No, not quite yet. So these are just recent cards that I've made that need to be packaged up. This is mainly like art stuff, paint, things to paint. So once, I knew that once I got moved in, it's the sort of thing May might enjoy doing. Then here, I was thinking this little section here, I could have the cut and emboss machine. I thought maybe there would be a good place for it, and then I'll use the top of the Raskog for something else. I can flip that around and use that for storage, but yeah, I haven't quite decided. Now for now, I've put my coloured cardstock in there because I was in here all day and the sun didn't really kind of reach to that point, like in full blaze. So I'm going to try it there for now. Then I thought the other option is that I actually put a little curtain across there to protect the cardstock, but we'll see. Then here we have catalogues and what's that? Catalogues and envelopes. The new catalogues. Look at these. All I've got to get those ready to send to you guys. Ah, how exciting! This is just various other bits and pieces and other things. Grid paper. I think this is, oh, actually I can't remember what's in here. Oh, mystery box. Mystery box. I know. Are you impressed with my empty drawer? Oh, retired punches. There we go. These are retired punches I can't bear to get rid of. There we go. Let them go in there. Right, now I'm particularly proud of this. Do you remember my punch metal pegboard thing? I rang my builder this afternoon because I've deliberately left, you know where you can see where he's nailed in my wall. I've left that so I can actually see, because there's like massive beams under here. So if I'm putting up shelving, you see, it makes it easier for me to know where the beams are so that it's more sturdy. So this metal thing had holes in it. So I've got 1, 2, 3 holes there. So I drilled that straight into the beam there. Now here, unfortunately, it has a hole, but it was too far over for my beam. So my builder said, just drill a hole in it with a metal bit. So I was like, yes, I did. So I drilled extra holes, and so that is really securely on there now. So it's got all the current punches up to, well, these are currently, and then these are the ones that are actually leaving. So I'm just trying to separate that out. Then a friend of mine gave me this rail for my kitchen, but I don't need it in my kitchen. Please move a little slower. Okay, sorry. So I decided to hang this just underneath my punches, and I found that this tag punch fits really nicely like that. So then I just fashioned myself a little hanger thing. I found this, now this I found in the house when we moved here. It's just a curtain rail and for like net curtains, and it's been hanging around the house for ages. So I thought, oh, I'll have to put some ribbon through it and have it hanging for my ribbons. So these are current ribbons and these are retiring ribbons. And then I'm quite pleased with my nifty little, this is my little gadget for putting ribbons on. I just, oh sorry, take that off. Got to be a bit careful now, you see, and it's attached. But then if I drop this, the thread is not going to fall out the metal thing because I put a bead on the end. The ribbons might fall off, but the ribbon won't fall out the metal thing. How slick is the rail? It's metal, so yeah, it's very slick. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to stay there forever. I just thought it was a temporary solution so that I have the ribbons there. Okay, so then look at this masterpiece of a piece of furniture. So this piece of furniture was gifted to me recently, and I've not put it up at all because we moved house, and it was a friend of ours who he loved working with wood, and he had to move out of where he was living and move back home, and this was in his house, and he said, I want to gift it to you. So it is a desk. So I don't know if you can see that. It's a desk. Then it has this little shelf set in a bit further. Then it has this massive shelf up here. So I've put some little cards. Some of you may recognise some of these because you sent them to me. So for now, it's got my markers and my little display thing. And I know it sort of cuts into the window a little bit, but I was in here all day and the lighting was fine. And I've attached my camera arm there, so I'm hoping that's going to work. Then I've got all my scrappy bits. That's all next to me here, which is what I liked. And then I've got all the reincurs, embellishments and stuff ready to hand. I've really enjoyed having things close at hand when I'm at my desk. So it is a bit lower than I've been used to for the last few weeks, but I think once I'm sat in my chair, I'll be fine. I've also got my special heat mat under here. That's to stop it slipping. This slips. But anyway, then I've got my wastebasket under there. So that is it, everybody, I think. If you've got any questions, now is the time to ask, because I can actually stop and read your comments. Yeah, I'm going to see what the desk is like, because it's like my knees. Well, I don't know if I can sit with my knees in, actually. I've not even tried it. Hold on, let me flip the camera around. Am I going to make an anniversary card for Tom? Well remembered, Esther. Yes, of course I will. Now the only thing is, this lighting, right, I'll put so this is my over lighting, so I can switch my, oh, that's better. So I switched my main lights off. Oh, my paper basket's in the way. I'm just going to move that. Move that way. No. Still in the way. Okay, that's fine. That's a great thing about things that are portable. You can just move them. Oh. Jan gave a suggestion. I missed that. Hold on. I have been busy. To save your paper from fading, you can buy UV film to go on the glass. Oh, that's a really good tip. Right, I'm so sorry if I'm going to look back over your comments, I promise. Lighting is great like this, isn't it? And that is just my daylight lamp that I use. I don't think it's going to be enough for filming, but talking to you guys, it's fine. It is great, although I've not done any crafting. This is like, I finally kind of sat down, to be honest. Yes, I have got lots of spare wood. So I was thinking that all I need to do is drill. Now I'm quite handy with a drill, although I managed to scorch the end of my thumb earlier because I was trying to drill something in and it wasn't biting, and I touched the top of the screw and it was boiling hot. Anyway, I've got some aloe vera on it. It's fine. It's fine. Won't be doing that again in a hurry. Oh, and I've also got my little brushes under here. Everything's to hand. I think I've got I'll tell you, I've got my blocks in a I've had this caddy for ages. Hi Liz, look, I've got all my blocks in here on my desk. There we go. Now Liz, you asked a question earlier that I hadn't got round to answering about alcohol. You said, what alcohol do you use in the Winker Stella? Just rubbing alcohol that you get from the, I'm trying to think if I've got some somewhere. I saw it earlier today. Rubbing alcohol that you get from the chemist. Extend the legs and you will fit better in the desk. Yes. Or surgical spirit, there we go. Or just some really strong vodka. Yeah, I'm a bit, this light is a bit much, isn't it? I could always take that bulb out. That, you know, because I didn't quite think how things would work, but it's quite easy for me to take the bulb out of that. Jan used 50% and Barb says 90% is better. Yes, I think the highest the better. Oh, Bev. Well, it's isopropyl. Yes. I tell you what, this is Um, yeah, I'm feeling very blessed, and I'm very blessed to have a job that means that I can do this, and also a very understanding husband as well. Deborah, when we get to the end, when it runs out of liquid, so there's often a little bit of glitter left in there. So rather than waste it, we put a bit of alcohol in it. So what you have to do is just unscrew it. Yeah, do you think so? It's our anniversary, 22 tomorrow. And then there's a black thing there. If you get your scissors, you can kind of like hook it out, and then you pour the alcohol in. So, yes, no, indeed, praise God, indeed, because I honestly, the whole moving situation and this having this studio built was a miracle. Yeah, it was just incredible. So I'm very grateful, and I pray that I will use it. You know, the light behind me, it's set into the ceiling. So sorry about this, guys. Look, so these are lights that are set into. Yes, I know you can. I could put a dimmer switch, I guess, but I could just take that one out. So basically, I've got 4 downlighters in here, lights that are set in, and if I switch it off, I don't know if I'd be able to show you. I don't know if I'll have enough light. Hold on. Ooh. I don't know, can you see? Right, there we go. So they're set in like that. So I've got 4 of those in the ceiling. So, right, let's see if we can do some crafting. Let's see what that looks like. Now I'm going to see if I need to bend. Oh, that's not too bad. I do need to plug in though. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I think the most important thing is just sort of doing the video, you know, is in the evenings if I'm videoing. During the day, it's not so much of an issue. But look, that I don't know, that looks okay to me. I could perhaps move my. Is that okay, guys? Anyway, we'll play with that. Right, so I didn't have anything particularly planned for this evening, apart from I have got a bit of a box full of scraps to go through. So I was going to tip that out and see what we've got and have a wee bit of a play. A little bit of shadow, yeah. Right, I need to view it on my other screen. That's what I need to do. I actually haven't set up my other phone yet, so well, as I said, this is stage 1 because I've got loads to kind of move in yet. So but yeah, no, this is great for just getting on and carrying on my work, really. So thank you everyone for popping in and having a look at what I'm up to. Right. Sorry, I'm getting YouTube up. There we go. Turn the sound down. Oh, okay, Sheila. The lights behind me throw shadows. Okay, so what happens if I... Is that better? Oh, that's better. Okay. I've still got my LED lights that I've not got round to. I haven't needed them for a while. Let's see. Oh, I've also got my ring light here. Does that help? There we go. Oh, bye Liz. Oh, where did I put my phone? Is she off? Oh, take care Liz. Catch you tomorrow. I still have a shadow. Oh, okay. Where's it? Oh, is that, what's causing that shadow then? Oh, is it the phone? Right, how's the Wi-Fi? That's what I want to know. Let's see if I can watch it at 480. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes, quality's good. That's not bad, is it? Sounds good. Looks good. Right, let's make a mess then, guys. Right, I feel like my chair is actually too high up now. I've got to take a cushion out. I've got too many cushions. I need to go lower, otherwise my back will be bending over. Ooh, right, I think that's okay. Now, I might also get my hot glue gun plugged in, because if we're going to do quick crafting, you know me, I like to have my hot glue gun. So I've got my plug sockets here, so that's handy. Have I put up? Yes, I have. Yeah, my friend is a bit of a, he works for, he's like a computer programmer, so he's really into like computers and stuff. So what he's done is he got a router and he's played with the settings of it, and I've plugged that router into my existing router with a long wire through the house and into the garden and through my window in this studio, and he's then that throws the Wi-Fi just like in this space, so it's like super strong. So okay, so when I do a bit of crafting with scraps, what I tend to do is try and create little piles of things that I think go together. So I'm going to do that. I don't necessarily need to talk. I don't think I need to talk through it, but because you can see what I'm doing, but I can then look at your chats and see what you're saying to me. So love my ladybug shirt. I know, I love it too. Ah. Right, let me say a quick hello to everybody. Sorry, I've missed all your lovely comments. Amanda says, I have that UV film. Okay, great. Hi, Amanda, Melanie, Jan, Lorraine, Lisa, Liz, Esther. Yes, try going back out and in and out again. Debbie, Bev, Jan, Barb. If I've missed any hellos, I'm so sorry. Hello, everybody. I thought I just wanted to get straight in and get on with it. Ooh, a bit of pink. So you'll probably recognise some of these scraps from the last few weeks of playing. Oh, now there is something about this, the way I've got my phone at the moment. Actually, I'm going to try doing it slightly differently because I feel like it's really oh, that's better. Sorry, bear with. That's easier. There we go. Right, a bit of pink there. A butterfly. Now, pink and blue is not something I often put together. Oh, yes, April, please do. But stay with us now. Don't go anywhere, will you? Oh, bless you. Well, when it actually is your work, it's important to have your own space. I wouldn't do this just like for a hobby, if that makes sense. I couldn't afford to do it just for a hobby. So it's very much a work thing, but it's also partly related to do with the size of the house that we've just moved into as well. So it was kind of like a needs must, really. But it's been an amazing provision, so very blessed, and it's also hopefully going to be a great resource for my local customers as well, because they can, once we can actually meet inside, they can come in, and then when actually it's not far off, we'll be able to do that, although I probably can only get like one other person in here with 2 meter distancing and all that. But definitely I'm hoping to make more space in the garden, and then we'll be able to get a table out there and we can craft and chat and whatnot. That is true, Deborah, although I'm sure that they'll sneak in over. I'm sure that they will I was thinking that actually, just as I went live, funny enough. No, that's not a very nice scrap. Come on, Ruth. Now, I do have some One Sheet Wonder scraps to use up. I have got quite a few of those recently. Although, I'm digging deep, I'm finding more bits and pieces. Bit of grey. Oh, lovely. Oh, yes, talking of craft and chat, Esther has decided to do an impromptu Zoom tomorrow, but she has kindly said that my followers can join in. Isn't that kind of her? So, if you want the Zoom information for Esther's craft and chat, you need to... Esther, what's the best way to do it, to contact you? Is it stampinstarcreations@gmail.com? So you need to email Esther. You can put your... so we're going to do it from 11 AM UK time to 2:30 because we all have a funeral to go to tomorrow. We have the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral at 3 o'clock. So some of us want to go and watch that. So okay. Oh dear, got buzzing and there we go. Oh, thanks, Diane. Hi, Nydia. How did you fare after your shot? I had it on Wednesday. Let me just touch my arm. Yeah, my arm is feeling much better, thank you. I did feel a bit achy yesterday, but I think that was something to do with laying a floor. I don't think it was really to do with the jab. Thank you for asking. Oh, look, I saved little Belle off my chocolate bunny. Right, I'm going to stop faffing now. I'm going to start making. Right, I think I'll bring this one on first. And then we'll put these just under there. Okay, so let's get a piece of card. Got this pink bit here, that's quite nice. Right, and then look, I've got all my little things ready here. Quite like a bit of misty moonlight, I think. Oh, gotta find my drink. Right, oh, take a breath. You'll have to put them on schedule to pop in. What's that, Deborah? Oh no, don't get up at 3. Bye, Melanie. Well, this is Esther just sort of decided to do it, so it's mainly for her. She's got her customers and people that she'd like to have a get together with, but she said that she was happy for other people. 11. No, don't get up at 11. At 3 a.m. I mean, Linda. Trying to think how I could use the cutout of this. I don't think I can. Not sure. Esther says I'm behind on comments. Hold on, let me refresh. Oh, there we go. You're 6 hours behind. Okay, Debbie. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, tell you what, Martina could like run a whole online, I don't know, thing. Okay, stop looking at that. That's not. This is not making me happy. Keep you staring at that. I'm gonna go and grab some like one sheet wonders that I need to use. Where did I put them? Oh, there they are. Right, this will make me happier to use up one of these. Ooh, that's quite fun. Now, to be in keeping with using up scraps, I'm only going to use ones that are cut into already. Right, that's better. A bit more choice. Hi, Mary. Hi, Dorothy. Lovely ladybug look. I know. This is my new favourite top. Right, I'm going to try and make this a bit quicker than I've been faffing around a little bit, haven't I, everybody? Let's face it. I'm going to try and... it's from 11 a.m. GMT, so it's in 12 hours time minus half an hour. It's Esther's Zoom, but we're all invited. But you've got to email Esther for the information. So head to, oh no, where's my glue? Oh, here it is. That's quite funny. I've moved into this like new room and then I'm like, where's my glue? You saw it on the, yes, I was wearing it yesterday as well. I know it might sound really disgusting, but I didn't get too sweaty yesterday, so I wore it again today. Actually, it's a great top because at the moment it's still a little bit cool, so I can wear another top underneath it. And then this afternoon I got quite warm, so then I just put a vest top underneath it and just wore it, and it was really kind of cool. So I'm really pleased, actually. I think this is the way to go with clothes. You know, clothes you can wear all year round, but kind of just adapt them. So. Yeah, so Zoom, if you're wanting to join via laptop, you don't have to install, I don't think you have to install anything special. You just click on the link. It might direct you to install something, maybe. But you'll have to let me know if that's the case, because okay, so I want to tear a straight line. I know that sounds a bit funny, but I want a torn edge, but I want it to be fairly straight. So use a ruler. That's what I do. And I want it to go from top to bottom. So just gonna put that there. Put my ruler against where the end of the card is. And rip like that. There we go. Perfect size. Then I think I want a little bit of contrast with some blue. So this is just a spare strip left over from project. Try to see if that will. See if I've got another blue strip somewhere. It is weird being out here because every little noise that I'm hearing outside, I'm like, what's that? Who's out there? What's going on? Oh, yes, there's plenty of you American demos who watch me, and also Australians. Okay, so I think I might just make it a bit easier. I'm just actually going to stick this onto there. Flip it over just to check where I'm sticking this. So this is a really simple way to help create a contrast, because if I just put it straight on that pink, you kind of lose the edge of that a bit. But by putting the blue, it means that it kind of shows up a little bit better. So you guys who call yourself hobby demos but actually you run classes, stop calling yourselves hobby demos. You're doing yourself a disservice, Miss Bev. You're an artist and a facilitator. In a recent on tour event, I was in a chat room with some people, and this lady says, I'm only a hobby demo. And then she went on to tell us about all the customers that she had and the classes that she ran. And I went, you're not just a hobby demo. Because I think people use that word, just a hobby demo, when they don't want to feel like anyone's going to judge them for what they do. And you don't need to. You're already successful what you do, girls. Own it. That's Ruth's rant for today. I know what you mean in that you're not making your income is not coming from Stampin' Up. I get that, but yeah, you're doing it, ladies. You're out there. You're demonstrating. Yes, and then there's what I call happy shoppers, demonstrators who basically shop with themselves. The new Just a Hobby demo is now the new happy shopper. That's my terminology. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to grab something. Okay, so I'm going to have to remember that. Don't grab anything from the shelf above where the camera is. Now, somewhere in here is a vellum butterfly. Yes. You see, this is why it's great to cut out extra pieces when you're cutting things and put them in your scrap basket, because you never know when you might need it. How cute is that? And then I just feel like I need some blue, something blue. Oh, Joanna. Well, the key, if you're at that point where you'd like to do that, is to talk to people. And my suggestion is that you, if you allow people in your home, it depends what the situation is, obviously due to you know what. Okay, so let's pretend we're not allowed, we are allowed to meet up. Let's just do that for a second. My tip is to say to good friends okay, so everyone's got friends who, you know what, they are so supportive and lovely, and if you told them that you had a new hobby or that you had a new interest in your life, they would be like, so tell me about it. Yeah, those sort of friends. Or friends that are nosy, those friends are great too. So what you need to do is say to some friends, hey, would you like to come over to my house and have a bit of a play with some of the new product that I've just had? And I know what, let's pick a charity, and I'm going to suggest that you come over for a couple hours, and I'll supply the craft materials and the refreshments. And if someone offers to bring a cake, you say yes. Don't say no. You say yes. And you then just get everyone to put a bit of money in a donation pot. And you can then, at the end of the day, at the end of the event, you go, wow, we've raised this amount for X charity. And haven't we had a great time? Who would be interested in maybe doing this a bit more often? Okay. And who could bring a friend? Okay. So start small. You know, even if just two people, one person turns up, it doesn't matter. Okay. And then while they're there, maybe say, right, here is a little selection of products. Don't give them everything. Okay. That's my tip. Do not give them everything. You want to just perhaps have a few bits of cardstock ready, for, ready cut and scored for the bases, and maybe a couple of stamp sets, and maybe a coordinating punch. Nothing like massive. And yeah, get them started playing, And the thing about us women is we'd like to have a bit of a chat and a natter, but we also like to fiddle. We like having things to fiddle with. So that's what I would suggest. Who was that said that now? I can't remember who it was that said I wanted to start. Who was it? Ronnie's a happy shopper. Joanna, my darling, message me if you would like any more support. But I'm sure if you speak to your upline, your team leader, or your team leader's team leader, or whatever, you will get lots of support. Ruth, yes, the Ruth made me do it. Fine. Oh yes, there's loads of those t-shirts going around. Do you want me to do a spotty one for everybody? You're welcome, Joanna. Lots of love to you, my darling. Yeah, so just don't think in your head, oh my goodness, I've got to create a class and I've got to charge for it and then get people round and oh my goodness. Don't scare yourself like that. Don't do silly things like that and scare yourself. You want to start gentle, you know, something really kind of like low key, but have your vision. Know what you're wanting to head towards. You are wanting to head towards maybe, I don't know, 4 people around your kitchen table paying a bit of money, you know. And then what's really important is that you then talk about maybe a product-based class. So that's really important too. So you say, look, if you're wanting to take this further, then it's worth having this stamp set and punch. But if you buy this, you can have your class for free. So that's how you get started. Hi, Annika. Right, I'm already feeling like I need to go, my chair needs to go down a bit. So I'm going to take another cushion out because I feel like even though I quite like sitting and being over my work, I'm feeling like I'm bending my back. So I'm not liking that. So I'm going to put the cushions at my back. Sorry about this, guys. Yes, set the date as well. Yeah, set a date. Yeah, and even if nobody turns up, you haven't lost anything, okay? You're not going to be buying any extra product in, okay? You may have bought, what, a pint of milk in, ready to make some cups of tea and a pack of biscuits, but, you know, you can eat those. They're not going to go to waste. But don't be disappointed if nobody turns up, because it takes time for people to recognise the opportunity of how wonderful an occasion like that will be. And just because they can't come the first time, it doesn't mean they didn't want to come at all. It just means that they may have been busy, or they were a bit shy, or they wanted to invite a friend but didn't know. Okay, so it's all right, and invite more people than you actually want to have there. Right, I'm trying to decide what colour to do this on. I'm just going to pull out, what's that? Oh, mint macaron, that's nice. Oh, full lockdown. Yeah, well, we're slowly coming out. We're not there yet by any means. Yes, don't overthink it. Keep it. Remember what the Stampin' Up motto is. Yeah? But the basic 3 words, isn't it? Is it love, share, inspire? Inspire, love, share, isn't it? Is that what it is? I can't remember. I've got it on I should stick it up somewhere. But basically, you've got to love what you do. Share it with other people. Oh, make a difference. There we go. Make a difference. So you've got to love what you do first, but then you've got to remember to share it with others. So you do that in whatever way you feel comfortable. You don't have to do YouTube. You don't have to do, you know, what I do. You do it in whatever way is best for your situation. Do I have DBWS? Oh, I do. Joanna, do you? Ah, hi Pam. Ruth is stamping now. You may want to watch the replay, Pam, because I'm in a new space now. Yes, keep it simple. Yes, you're right. And also with beginner stampers, they don't want to be overloaded. Show them one or two like special techniques. So something like, if you've got the marker pens, maybe show them how to colour in the stamps before stamping them, and then remember to huff on it. that's quite fun. Most people think embossing powder is just magic, so that's a really good technique to show people. So something like the emboss relief technique, where you stamp with clear or white and then you get the brushes, or then you stamp over the top of it. That's just like awesome. Gold embossing cells. Oh, absolutely. The amount of demonstrators I've heard that have said they went to a party and they saw somebody doing embossing, and that is what hooked them. I've heard that a few times. But it's not just about the product, it's also the community. What we do is we create intentional community around us, because community is so important. And I think sometimes people get out of the habit of it. Right, so I've just snuck in this little piece because I want to do something in here. Now, where's my 2? I'm just going to grab my... Oh, that's my 2 1/4. Oh, there's my 2-inch. Just remind myself, where's my ruler gone? Oh, there it is. Brilliant. 2 inches, that's what I want. There we go. $19.94, and she's still going. Hey Jen, yes. I've done a lot of moving in today, Jen. And I laid the lino yesterday. So now I do want these leaves somewhere, I think. I'm not, Oh. I just really like the contrast of the... I think that's Calypso Coral, isn't it? You know what I might do is I'm going to do this. There we go. That's better. Yay, that's a bit better. I can use it for what I want now. There we go. Looking good. Could do with some little flowers though, couldn't I? Ooh, just found that in the bottom of my basket. And oh, another little one. Couple little flowers there like that. Sorry, I'm missing comments. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. You're so sweet. Paper surgery, I know. You're decorating an album for your daughter who'll be in Germany for the year. Oh, that's lovely, Ivy. That sounds really fun. I have 87 people in my she shed. I know, people keep calling it my she shed. What about my artful cave? Or my stampin My artful studio. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's it. I'm happy now. I've got 3. Okay, let's start gluing. Ah, Deb. See, the trick is that you don't focus on the making of the cards. You focus on the getting together. That it's about being together. Because that's what's different. You don't go together to buy a card at a store, do you? It's usually quite a lonely thing to do. But making cards together, or actually you could tackle it more from the scrapbooking point of view. The new style of pocket scrapbooking, when I say new style, it's been around for about 15 years, isn't it? Is quite nice. I think particularly also for the, I dare I say it, older generation, who like doing things for grandchildren, but also my girlfriends, my age, they quite like the idea of trying to be more diligent in printing out their photos, because they were actually a little bit sick of the whole digital thing and they want to have photos. Artful home. Ah, Ruth Stampin. Ruth's art TARDIS. The art bar. How come this has taken on an alcoholic? Right, so let's stick that there, and then I think we'll just glue these underneath. So I'm going for the bigger ones first. Definitely, Joanna. Yes. Offer to do like a bit of a like a workplace, you know, like there's quite a few demonstrators who get into workplaces to do a team bonding type activity. I know somebody who, or I heard of somebody who offered like their local fire station to go in around just before Valentine's Day to help the guys make, because I'm not saying you can't get female firefighters, but generally they're male, aren't they? To get the guys to make Valentine's Day cards. Did you go to on tour, Joanna? Because there were quite a good amount of activity, suggestions on that event. Yes, and simple things like whenever you give a card to somebody, make sure you've made it. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but you know, as if you're wanting to share your work and show what you do, then you need to be giving it away. So every opportunity, like if you give someone a gift, make sure you put in a tag that you've made yourself, and make sure you put your sticker on it. So even if nobody comes back to you and says, "Oh, I want to buy something off you," at least they know you are the person to come to. So if they meet a friend, the other thing to do is tell your friends who they think would enjoy it, because you've probably got lots of friends that don't want to have a go themselves, but they may know somebody else. And it's not just people who are crafty already, it's somebody who'd like to have a go. You know, if you hear someone say, "Oh, I'd love to do that, oh, but I can't, I'm not artistic," go, "You know what, I can show you." Okay, so, oh, sorry, I forgot to show you. You've seen these ones, haven't you? So that one and that one. We'll start next. Creative corner. Ruth's creative corner. Yeah, it is in the corner of the garden. Like most of the corner of the garden plus the other corner. Not quite. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Paula. Right, maybe I need to do a whole nother video on how to start as a demonstrator. Right, let's get some cardstock. What colour's that? Oh no, wrong type of green. What have I got here? I'll go with that one. Oh, that's a shame, Inika. To be honest, because it was all on Zoom, you probably could have done it on your phone and just stood. Or your laptop, you could have stood through it. Sitting down wasn't a prescription, if that makes sense. You didn't have to sit. As some people who were quite shy, they didn't even switch their cameras on, to be honest. So next time, if you get the opportunity, just bear that in mind. Sorry to hear your back's bad, though. Oh, are you on the list, Inika? Oh, it's a bit glary. I think I'll put this away for today because it's a bit glary. I'm trying to find a piece that I can... No, that's not quite right. Although, what I could do, I've got loads of these sort of leftover bits from the other day. Oh, I'm having a bit of a faff with this one, aren't I? What else have I got here? Ooh. That's a bit of a leftover bit from snail mail. I borrowed it from Wendy. Oh no, that looks a bit odd. I like that though. Oh, what did Martina say? Just glare back. Okay. Oh, the yellow butterfly. Now it's a little bit broken. Well, a little bit bent, but I think we'll go with that. Take care, Deb. Oh no, that looks weird. I feel like I need to cut out a circle there in the middle. Which I do have a bit of that left over. Ooh, just found these. That will help it stand out a bit more, won't it? This is getting to be very layered, this one. But anyway, it's all good. And now I'm thinking this green is not quite right. It doesn't really do anything. It's not making anything show up in any good way. So we'll leave that out for now. The white is good because it's a bit of a contrast. This is okay because that's a bit of a contrast as well. And that's fine. I don't feel it needs... Oh, tell you what, I keep meaning to use and keep forgetting to are these. You don't know what DSP I'm using. It's one that I stamped quite a while ago now, Inica. To be honest, it's barely noticeable. You can barely see it. Oh well. I might ruckle it up a bit. I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, let's get gluing. I haven't used my hot glue gun yet, have I? Oh, that'll be because I haven't switched it on. There we go. That might help. I thought I might be doing some little paper flowers. That's why I kind of switched it on. But... Well, no, that's why I plugged it in and then I forgot to switch it on. Colour the doily. Yeah, I'm wondering whether to colour it like a yellow or something. Or a darker colour. Hi, Tashana. Or I could just put it on top. I don't feel it actually needs that bit now. Unless I put that underneath. There we go. I got that contrast. Let's try that. That's the great thing about scrap cards. They don't have to be perfect. Oh, I've not stuck that down yet. Or rather, if they don't turn out quite as you wished, it doesn't really matter because they were in the scrap bin anyway. Kind of lets the pressure off a bit. I have enough scraps of my own, thank you very much, Deanne. Please just make your own cards. That's the whole point of you watching me, is not just to watch me, but to then go away and create something lovely. Right, so what should we decide? This one here. Now, I can put quite a big blob there because I'm going to be sticking over the top with that one, which I will put a little bit more glue to. Ooh. And what's quite nice actually, in the middle of this square doily, there is a sort of circular design, so that helps to kind of place it all. Oh, great, Lorraine. Oh, I tried to glue that carefully. Oh, no, in a car. Oh, colour the doily. Oh, darn. Oh, well, too late. Oh, yes, it's 1 o'clock for you, isn't it? Oh, that's a good idea, Inika. Yeah. Otherwise you get stuck. Your back will get stuck. And painful, obviously. There we go. Right, have we got time to do another one? Oh, it's quite late. Hold on, let's see. Let me see if there's anything that inspires me. Oh, there is that little piece there. I do have one of these. So these are the current Butterfly Brilliance. Or the, no, what they called? Brilliant Wings, I think. Brilliant Wings dies. They are adorable. Oh, which one is Tom's card? Oh, well, this one could be Tom's card, can't it? You better, Esther, you better message him and tell him to come and make mine. Oh no, he's probably in bed. No, you better not. Right, so for this one, I am going to cut a new piece of card because I want to do a slimline one. Oh, I was just thinking, where have I put my card? Right, Blackberry Bliss. Is he allowed to come in? Yeah. As long as he brings chocolate. Right, let's see what measurement this is. So this is 9.5 centimetres. So I'm going to score. You know what? I think I might switch my thing off. 'Cause I don't think I'm going to use it. There we go. Yes, painted labels. Yeah, I will try and go through all the products I've used. I have used quite a lot of current product because these are fairly new scraps. So, a new country. No, Cindy. It's in the territory of Ruth. Oh, hold on. No. Hold on. Are you talking about the... Sorry, are you talking about this swirly thing? No, this is not painted labels, but there is one very similar. This is from the very old swirly bird. Swirly something. Yeah. But painted frames is very... sorry. That one that you're talking about is very similar. Painted labels, rather. Okay, for those of you who've maybe just joined, Esther's having a Zoom session tomorrow. I just found a heart. Do you think I should do a heart? And a butterfly. Oh, sorry, the reflection's a bit bad, but there we go. Oh, happy anniversary, Inika. I know, your eyes, sorry. There you go. I think a heart. I could flip it and have it white. Oh, it's not as special, is it? So yeah, you need to message Esther for the or email Esther for the code. Oh, I'll use up some of these. Oh, had you just seen everything online, Inika? That's interesting. So who introduced you, or what introduced you to Stampin' Up? How did you find it? Incidentally, I know you're joined already, but for anybody, if you are watching in the Netherlands, Austria, Germany, France, you can purchase your products through me if you don't have a demonstrator already. You can actually also join my team as well, because Stampin' Up operate in sort of regions. So we've got America, Canada, sorry, the USA, Canada, Europe, and Australia and New Zealand. So thank you, Swirly Scribbles. Actually, I still like it with the vellum. It just helps to highlight it a bit more, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to stick that there. Oh, now shall I put some bling on for Tom? What do you think? You know what? I should do Tom humour. This butterfly should be farting. Excuse me. $3 a.m. Oh yeah, starts at 3 a.m. Yeah. Sorry, Pamela. Yeah, well we want to fit in doing a Zoom and watching the funeral of the Duke of Edinburgh. So, but don't. I'm going to be organising a Zoom at some point later in the month. I say later in the month. It's nearly later in the month already, isn't it? Maybe the weekend after my birthday, I think. Right. There we go. That'll be for Tom. Right, I think I'm done. I'm going to put all my scraps back in the scrap basket, ready for another day. Tidy my desk. I'll bring back the others. Oh, I've just realised I've used butterflies in every single one. Oops. That wasn't my intention at all. It's just such a simple way to decorate a card because they're so beautiful, these cutouts. They kind of just like do the work for you totally, don't they? Right, so that was using a piece of one sheet wonder that I stamped a while back. I will try and find which one that was. Then that one was also a piece from similar, it's the same page as that one. Now I think this was just after I moved. I remember doing this one. I'm trying to remember what. Oh, that was it. It was just after I think they announced the retirement list because it's got Beautiful Friendship and not Textured Essentials. The texture one that's actually sold out in the UK and Europe. That burlappy thing's gone. That stamp set's gone. Then this was just... Oh no, this paper is still currently available. The black and white paper in the mini catalogue. This blue paper is currently available as well. It's the Dragonfly, the Dandy Garden Suite. The Dragonfly paper. This stamp set is still available. Actually, all these stamp sets are available. That's Blossoms in Bloom, this big sort of flower in the background. And this one's Fancy Phrases, this one in the dark red. What's the question? Is the sale on the last chance still going? Yes, yeah, until the 3rd of May. Yeah, 3rd of May. Got a few weeks left. These butterfly things are current. Oh, now these little flowers are the stitched flower dies that are actually carrying over. I know it looks similar to the little punch that I used the other day, the confetti border one, but these are actually smaller ones from the stitched flowers one. Your favourite's number 1. Oh, sorry. Sneak a little yawn in. And then I use the vellum. Those vellum doilies, they are lovely. Again, really simple way to put some intricacy on a card. You get a whole pack of 24 vellum doilies. They're lovely. You know, buy a pack for a friend. Then we made this one. So this is my anniversary card for my hubby, and got snuck in a little heart there. And this was stamped. Oh, now this was, I remember doing this. This was like the after party, wasn't it? I was having a little play around, and I stamped this actually on this piece of paper. Right, so I'm going to leave these out tonight, and then in the morning I'm going to try and link the videos. There's 3. Thank you. So that's using Tranquil Thoughts and the Treasured Medallions, and also the gold laser cut paper as a stencil. Can you see that? Oh, get it in under the right light. There we go. So, was it the batik videos? It may have been, yes. That recent batik one. Yeah. The slimline. Oh. So there we go. 4. Right, lovely to spend time with you guys. Oh, you're playing with pre-order goodies. Oh, fun. Enjoy. What's Jan up to? Oh, she's got her order coming. You're welcome, Bonnie. So, thank you, Esther. So if you want to join in our impromptu, Esther's impromptu Zoom tomorrow, then just email her at stampinstarcreations@gmail.com. Esther, do you want to put your email address up? And she will send you the code if you are deemed worthy. No, I'm joking. If Esther, you know, you might have to, you know, cross her palms with silver or something, or just like promise to send her a gold bar. I don't know. But yeah, she's got the codes. Yes, Esther will accept a few different bribes. Do you take goats, Esther? Chickens? Big bar of dairy milk? Hi, Vicky. Oh, enjoy. Oh, you're welcome, Paula. All the above. I love it. Right, there we go. Enjoy. Go dig out your scraps, everybody, and have some fun. And keep sharing what you do. So one of the things I do is I have got some stickers that I pop on the back of my cards. So I'll just come out. So I've got one to show you. Oh, here we go. So I usually pop that sticker on the back of all my cards, and then I also stamp it with the Stampin' Up! Copyright stamp in keeping with their angel policy. So if you're selling Stampin' Up! Cards, they ask that you stamp copyright Stampin' Up! On the back. So and this one also says handmade for you. So gonna pull out my doilies. Go for it. Yes, and I put a bigger sticker on my catalogues. Massive sticker on my catalogue, actually. I'm trying to see if I can get to one quickly, but no, I'm not that organised yet, I'm afraid. Oh, might have a big one on. No. Yeah, I have a bigger one on my catalogues. And also, just a tip, if you're giving catalogues away, put your contact information on the front as well, not just the back. So it's obvious. So. And now you need an extra trolley to keep your stuff. Maybe, Martina. To be honest, I'm not sure where I'd put it right now, Martina. Because I've got... My parents-in-law have just had some work done in their kitchen, and they're giving me one of their kitchen units, and that's got to fit in the corner over there. So I want to get that in first, and then I'll look at what else I need. So yeah. Yes, as long as it's a Stampin' Up! Stamp, it doesn't matter how old it is. Cindy. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a recent one. It just as long as it's a Stampin' Up! One. Oh, great, Lorraine. Hope to see you tomorrow at some point. Do I make stickers on my computer? Yes, I just do it in a Word document. Yeah. So mine just say that. Ruth tries artfulstampin.co.uk and then my phone number. Right, lots of love to you all, and I might see some of you tomorrow. Where you have an island type unit, so you can Yes. Oh. What? No, I have a desk. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you. Well, you can join. Hold on. How she's going on for 11, 12, 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, yes, it would be too early. No, yeah. So for those of you who it's a bit too early for, I'll be doing one in the next few weeks. That will be a later one. So. Oh, excellent, Pamela. Lots of love to you all. Take care. Bye.